can I change? In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. Pop it, pop it. Drop the top, lay hide and seek. Jump inside, jump straight to the lead. Take a sip, feel just how I be. On freeway, but no ain't at the bridge. Been laws, been lanes. Been busting bills, but still ain't nothing changed. You in the mob, soon as you off the chain. She caught the waves, just thumbing through my brain. Heat them, baby, I just heat them. Need your love, not it, need it, it's a blessing. Feel this stuff, you know how to keep me up. Icy like that. I'm 24, I think you so fast, pretty little body dancing like a boat. And you are unforgettable. I need to get you alone. I'm fucking good, so I never hurt nobody. I got a little dream, but it's not nobody. You love me, I'm so sorry. I gotta give it to you like it ain't no man. Tryna do what you're supposed to do.
You ain't enough for me, too much for you alone. Baby, go and grab some bad bitches, bring them home. You know the jet's on me, I'ma curb my best for you, you know. So pick up that dress for me, I need a rest on. Too much combo for 24 hours, when you stay next to 24 hours. She left her man at home, she don't love him no more. But what you mind me about it, you don't mind nobody. She never heal you, you make your life hard.
just a blank slate, mixed with a little bit of DNA. And those weekend visits when you show up late. When I feel helpless, I see you smiling back at me. Like every little thing's gonna be okay. Yeah, you're a tough kid, way tougher than me. I'll put a bet on you any day. Where your head gets dizzy, you can't get right, but you push on through, don't be denied. Shake out those ghosts in every corner of this town. From the clothes on your back to the color of your eyes, ain't no shame in some hand-me-downs. Ain't no shame in some hand-me-downs. Now it never makes sense, but it's the only thing that you know. That resentment
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice your Yarmouth Vikings. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our game tonight, which features the YCMHS Vikings taking on the École Secondaire de Clare. Before we start the game, I would like to let everyone know that tonight is Graduating Player Appreciation Night, where we recognize the contribution and commitments to the high school hockey from the grade 12 players. There are 9 players graduating from the YCMHS Vikings hockey team this year, and we would like to take a few minutes to recognize them. Please welcome to the ice, number 3, Devin Saunier. Number 4 in the defense position, Ben LeBlanc. Number 5 in the forward position, Gannon Duffy. Number 6 in the forward position, Ben McDonald. Number 11 in the forward position, Braxton McNichol. Number 15 in the forward position, Tyler McLeod. Number 17 in the defense position, Dorian Clemens. Number 19 in the forward position, Jaleel Horton. And number 20, Trevor Green. I now direct your attention to the big screen for a brief slideshow of these players throughout the years. How about a round of applause for our graduating players for the class of 2021-2022? Thank you to our graduating players for your contributions and commitments to local high school hockey, and we wish you all the best in your years to come and future endeavors. Once a Viking, always a Viking. At this time, I ask everyone to please rise, remove your hats and caps, and stand if you are able for the playing of O Canada.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patron love, in all thy sons command, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night.
Welcome to Valley High School League on MC Media. I'm Jeff McGray along with John Surratt at Mariner Center tonight as we have a playoff game. The Clare Lou come to town to play the Yarmouth Vikings here. Thank you for joining us on a Friday night. JR, what are you expecting from this game? I know you've been scouting extensively.
Extensively, as in, oh my God, I am so very loud. Let me turn that down and that. Extensive scouting while the warming up was going, and they both look like they're ready to play tonight. Saw a couple healthy scratches during the grade 12 ceremony, so we'll see how the coaching staff has chosen those scratches tonight to see if they're going to get the best matchups.
The Vikings had a overtime win, double overtime win against the Barrington Barons last weekend, followed by a one-goal loss to the Peb Sharks. So they come out here tonight with a battle against Clare. Puck knocked into the Yarmouth corner. It hasn't come out just yet. Controlled there and cleared out to center ice. Taken away right away by Clare. Trimper, he'll dump that in. Hannah with the puck now.
So what do you know about the playoffs? I was going to say, is it a elimination game? Are they having a round robin? What's going on?
Well, they didn't. It wasn't a. I don't think they were playoff games. They weren't elimination games. I could be wrong on that. I think it's a bit of a tournament, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
As you can tell, we've been prepped well in advance.
One team has the last name on the left-hand column, and the other team has the last name on the right-hand column. So last week during the Peb Yarmouth game, I had a message to the timekeepers and everybody to stop saying the name wrong. So I had one. So I was also guilty of it the night before, even though that night I wasn't doing the game. It was our friend Dave. And so hopefully we get everybody's name properly. In this case, it was 76 is Ryder Travis. And apparently we've both been calling him Travis Ryder. So last name Travis. We'll try to get that right, folks. Play down in the Clare zone. Yarmouth loses it there. Comes back to the point. It's kept in. Tookie Brown just dumps it into the corner. Comes around. Chip play. Really didn't turn out to be a chip play, but Clare gets it out, and Reddick, he'll flip that in and go make a change, and Yarmouth will have a chance to come out with it. Cross the line. That's Brown, I believe, coming towards us. So he heads down to this end. He gets bumped there. Hit was high.
Yeah, I was going to say a high hit with the hands there.
He absorbed it, and both referees either saw it and let it go or missed it. Puck just kept in at the line there by Brown. None the worse for wear. Solid collision there by McNichol on his man, knocks him down. Yarmouth dumps it in, and they'll make changes. So McNichol in all by himself, forechecking. Clare beats the puck through him and gets it out to center ice. Dumped right back in, back to center, and now Yarmouth will look to get it in.
Clare, I was going to say, Clare certainly with a little bit of the advantage early, but now it's tilted down to their end, and they're unable to get out cleanly.
Good job by Zach Camo to take his man off the puck. He gets it out to center, makes a change. Played there by Nicholas Godet. Out to center ice. Bit choppy here as both teams just bat it back and forth here, trying to get something going. Dumped into the Clare zone.
Ooh.
Quickly in front, and a chance there for Ben McDonald. He was very aware that his shift was up, but he got the shot, and then he turned and hustled all the way to the bench. Coaches appreciate it when you hustle to the bench on your change, especially if your line mates have already gone off and people think you might be holding up the line.
Yeah, no, that was also number 12, I think, McClay down there on a very tight angle, not a lot of room, and I think he tried to bank it off the goalie's mask. Certainly made contact, but the rebound went out the way he didn't want it to.
Wraparound attempt, doesn't go. Gonna need a longer shot here. I believe that's 34, Braden Hipson.
Gonna get a penalty on that hit.
Yeah, delayed penalty coming up against Yarmouth, as we didn't introduce the goaltenders to you, but that's Dominic Cuttrell making his way to the bench. So he'll be Clare's goaltender, and if I'm not mistaken, Braden Hipson, 34, in goal for Yarmouth, and he's about to get tested as Yarmouth goes to the penalty kill.
Watkins Bonner going in. He's like, I don't even know what happened.
That's a universal sign.
Big hit from behind there.
Yeah, actually he could have gone for checking from behind there. They probably called boarding, I'm guessing. But
either way, it's a deuce in a box.
The universal sign for players is the hands halfway up and, and the palms exposed.
I absolutely have no idea why you were calling a penalty on me.
It's amazing how few times they actually believe they did something. It's awesome. Shot all the way down, and Dominic Cuttrell will control it there as he had Mr. McClay bearing down on him, and Yarmouth will be happy to take a face-off deep in the Clare zone on the penalty kill. Tyler McLeod will come out to join the face-off. I keep cutting you off.
It's okay. It's okay. We're allowed to be cut off as much in the high school stuff. But, yeah, anytime you can get a face-off in the offensive end while you're on a PK, that's a win.
Yeah, it's gravy for sure.
Your D-men are back on that blue line just waiting to go back in reverse. But the longer you keep it in.
Nima Hanna and Tyler McLeod on the draw. Hanna wins it. But McLeod takes it away temporarily. Zach Camo will control the puck there. If I remember correctly, both 7 and 77 are both Zach Camos on the Clare team, and I am correct from our time at the Timber Cup back in December, which we got in just before the last shutdown, which was beat nothing on. Turned out in hindsight we were lucky to get that tournament in, and
crazy lucky.
Players were. It was awesome to be back at the rink for especially a tournament because they all hung out here for the whole time and they had fun. And now you see a bunch of them are grade 12 students. So that's something that they'll remember. A positive throughout COVID. So you see Yarmouth had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 returning players that were honored before the game, just before the anthems.
To show how old I am, I heard a count laugh after you had got to 9 in my head.
Yeah, absolutely. 9 returning players. And cue the lightning. Yarmouth dumps it down deep. the penalty to Kamal has about 35 seconds left in it. Controlled there. McDonald gets bumped into the boards. Good solid hit by number 20, Hannah. Played hockey with his uncles. Clare will control it in their own zone as their power play chance winds down. Dumped out to center ice. Not much happening there. Controlled again there by Terrio. Cameron Brown back to the puck. Tries to beat one man. Just barely gets it through the referee's skates, who had taken the wrong turn on him and almost stripped him of the puck. Sometimes we think you're going to the boards there, so we give you the center and then you turn it back, and then the referee feels like he's in no man's land.
Well, there's a lot of no man's land to be had out there.
Yeah, sometimes you can't help.
Oh, he's going to get the call on that one.
Yeah.
And he may have just lost it.
Tripping penalty there as number 12 will go off. You can see him reach out and knock the feet out from under the Yarmouth player. So 12, Terrio will go off for tripping. 13:48 gone, and we'll see a good look here as Brown gets chopped on the left foot.
Yeah, it's a big sweep there. But then 12 on the Vikings comes up and nails him from behind. He's lucky he doesn't get a hit there.
Yeah, it was probably just after the whistle or just at the whistle. He was bearing down and the whistle happened on him as Clare had gained control of the puck. And now after killing one penalty, the Vikings will go to the power play. Brown kept it in. I think Clare's bench was saying
bench was
no.
going to argue, but now they're not.
Hannah in alone on a breakaway. Maybe a poke check there. We'll see if he just lost control or whether
came in too hot.
Or Hipson actually got a piece on the poke check. If it was the good old-fashioned poke check. Those are suicide though, because when you miss them, the whole top of the net's open.
You're making a commitment to it, so.
Yarmouth drags it in over the line. Travis with the puck. Now it's controlled by Brown. He steps through. He's cut off quickly. Good job to swoop in there by Watkins Bonner and gets it back to the point. Travis.
Another break.
Couple of breakaways, almost breakaways. This one's Chase Kamal. Good job to get back on him by Brown. And a good chance after a big hit there by Travis. Created a big opportunity.
That's McClay, isn't it? 12?
Yeah, 12 is McClay. Yeah.
Yeah, 12 laid that big hit down and almost gave the second breakaway to the other player.
Quickly all the way up. Watkins Bonner engages there, tries to slide it across. Bit of tunnel vision as his opposite number 7, Zach Camo, takes it, clears it out. All the way down ice. 35 seconds left in the penalty. And Yarmouth will start out again with fresh troops on the ice.
And it's not exactly an offensive onslaught right now. Still only 2 shots apiece.
Backhand chance from up high. Daniel Kenny. That's kicked aside. Controlled by Yarmouth.
20 seconds left on this power play.
McLeod will play it all the way around, where it's now Kenny with it. He just plays it back to the same spot. And Watkins Bonner unable to get it as it's fired off the glass, and that'll be enough to get all the way down ice and kill the rest of the penalty. We're back to even strength. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play. And Yarmouth will bring it out at even strength. All the way down ice from his own zone. This is McLeod. He gets tied up with the referee. The stripes are in the way.
Stripes are always in the way.
It's always our fault.
I didn't say it's always your fault, but you're totally always in the way. Nice kick there to break that pass up.
Their fault. I'm just a member of the former.
You're in there. I'm sure you get in the way.
Oh, yeah, that's why you have to quit.
Oh, nice block by the linesman there.
Yeah, at my age, you're really pleased with yourself when you get away from a puck that was fired in your direction. You feel like you've really accomplished something. Dumped down by Yarmouth. Controlled there by number 89, Beliveau. Now quickly knocked out by Clare and De Jesus. He tries to cut it in front, knocked off of his stick nicely and controlled. Yarmouth's back up.
Oh, bad give there.
And a little excited, tried to make a pass up the middle. And Hannah, who's looked dangerous here, he's had a breakaway and then a good pickoff there right in the slot. And he fired the puck. And the defenseman, as they're apt to do after a turnover, did a real good job of getting back to get a stick on it. You see the pickoff here. Oh, it's actually his partner that bails him out. You see there, good job sliding across. And
Yes.
Dorian Clemens picks up his D partner, and deflects that into the mesh.
I was going to say there wasn't a lot of time for that giveaway to get back and do that. If he did, I was impressed.
Give me some pretty good wheels there. Clare just fires it towards the net. It hits somebody up high and deflects into the corner.
That's like Denis wheels.
Como will backhand that toward Hannah, rather back towards the net. Comes outside the line and it'll be enough for offside. Puck swiped there by the linesman off on a stick. And face off in the neutral ice. Just outside Yarmouth's blue line on the right-hand side. Sorry, the left-hand side to the left of goaltender Hipson. 10:13 left. First period. Scoreless draw here. As the teams are just feeling each other out, we'll say. All the way down ice. Cameron Brown makes a good rush. Runs completely out of room, just tries a shot from the side on a sharp angle. Goaltender turns that aside. Dumped. Back linesman says ice. The front linesman says no, not enough. And McClay with the puck bumps his man. Controlled there by 77, Zach Como. Out to the line. Good job playing his position there by 18. That's exactly where you want to be on that point player. Daniel Kenny. Watkins Bonner cuts to the net. Kenny scores from an impossible angle, just slides it along the goal line. And you can see he's horizontal on the goal line, and the replay will pick up. Does a great job. He's played some pool, I think.
Yeah, he came in with some speed. The initial play got broken up, and he just decided to pounce on this loose puck.
Watch the backhand shot here. It's not an easy score.
Goalie misses the poke, and like you said, when you commit to that,
Just inside the sandbag.
behind the goalie and just to the opposite corner and in. Say about a 3-inch corner miss on that one.
So Yarmouth takes the early lead. They shoot it in. It's offside. They have to check up, and they do. That gives Clare a chance to set up a play from behind their own net. Godet skates it out to the blue line and out to center across the other blue line. Decides to fire. It goes off of a leg. Big hit in front. Just fails to connect. Or the brunt of it fails to connect. Dump back to the point. 97, Xavier Muse. Just flips that down into the corner. First one on that is Gannon Duffy for Yarmouth. One of the players that's a grade 12 graduate. He gets it now, knocks it out over into center ice. And Yarmouth out to the line. McLeod fires that. It's blocked. Short angle shot there by Duffy. McLeod. No, it is Duffy. 5 and 15. There they are. Puck goes up into the mesh. Faceoff's going to stay deep. Ruled that it went off a blue stick.
Goalie had a problem there on the shot in with that redirect. He was selling one way, and the puck went back the other, so.
Logan Timo on the draw. He loses it to McNichol. Yarmouth controls it. They fire it in. McNichol down low. Centering pass quickly up for McDonald. And that shot is deflected, and the face-off will go to the right of the goaltender, Cutro, this time. Same two on the draw. Heads will be Hannah this time. So they have a favorite side, apparently. Hannah will try to get it out over the line, and he does just that. Well played. Clements picks his man while Perry goes after it. And Hannah will wind through center ice. Gains the blue line. Still has it. Spins to his backhand with it. Now slides it down low. Free puck there. First on it are the Vikings. Out to the line, but kept in and shot back down deep by Cameron Belleville. Number 88. A lot of common surnames, so we'll try to specify so you know who they are, especially those watching tonight on a winter night up in Clare. There's 88 Belleville. to the point. The shot is blocked up high, and another one goes off of a leg and just slides wide. The goalie looked like he had a track on it, though.
Well, he had a track going one way, but off the bodies, those rebounds, again, almost going back to the opposite corner, and there's nothing you can do.
Yarmouth dumps that in. Quickly, Cameron Belleville to the line. But now a chance to clear that out. You can see number 17, Reddick, just try to slip it by his man.
Ooh, that was close.
Didn't have enough on it, and that allowed Yarmouth to get back and dump it down ice. Fire it right at the linesman. Good job getting out of the way. Sometimes when they're at the medium length, you don't know which way to, whether to duck or jump.
Looked like a high hit there. The coaching staff not liking it, but no hands up.
McLeod, he's dangerous, but there's 4 blue jerseys surrounding him. Quickly to him, and buried now, and that's McClay. He picks up a rebound, gets it under control, and smokes it up into the top corner. Good release from there. Goaltender, that's a tough save to have to make.
I don't even think it was a rebound. I think the shot hit him,
yeah.
And he realized, hey, the puck's at my feet, just turned and rifled it.
Yeah, it hit him in the chest, and he was very calm with the way he let it drop at his feet and control it. A lot of times you can be guilty there of thinking you don't have a lot of time. He does a great job. You see him just peek down and then snap it up high as soon as the puck stopped bouncing for him.
Yeah, there was a lot of room on the far side of the net.
McClay makes it 2-0 Yarmouth. Shot back in, that's going to be offside, so Clare will have a chance to clear it out to center.
I think I heard the back line he calling off.
Sometime.
Well, the current liney was the one who was kind of inside the line and unable to make a call. Right. So the back liney yelled the off.
If you get stuck, they're supposed to step up and help you.
Yeah.
Clare will control that in their own zone. A lot of the hits are sort of missing and going up high.
Well, that's the thing.
The hand follow through.
Yeah.
It's a little sloppier at this level than say, the junior A level. Some of it has
same ages though.
Yeah, some of it has some impact. Some of it is really not much to it. We've seen a couple pretty good ones so far today. Shot out to center ice, controlled there by Duffy as he skates it across the line. He'll try a shot there with 4 blue jerseys all around him. And Cutro, not liking the way this period's going, gloves it, holds it for a face-off to his left with 5:16 left in the first period.
Shots have increased 2-8 in favor of the Vikings. Clare unable to generate any offense, although a couple good breakaway chances, just nothing coming out of it.
McNichol with the win on the draw. Now McDonald looks to get it to the line, but that was picked off. He didn't look before he got it back there, and Noah Sonier will bring that all the way down into the Yarmouth zone. Slides it harmlessly on goal, and Hipson will glove it and hold it there. 5:01 left, first period. Face off to the left of Mr. Hipson. Hannah on the draw against somebody that I can't possibly recognize for Yarmouth.
12.
And the quick shot, so that's McClay, the last goal scorer. Shot from the point was just gloved and held there. Same combatants, and a clean win back to the point by Hannah. Almost picked off, and he was off to the races if he manages to. That was Daniel Kenny. I'm sure his eyes got big as that puck was right up in his glove, and he must have taken his eyes off of it. Just temporarily, because that defenseman was flat-footed.
Yeah, I don't think he was lining up the puck. I think he was lining up to make sure that defenseman didn't get away clean. Because it was a very solid contact after.
Cleared out to center ice. Now Clare will look to get it back in, and they do. Yarmouth D will pick it up there. They'll flip it out. Really soft clear. Comes in on goal. Penalty coming to Yarmouth. The goalie's trying to figure, I guess I didn't know if he saw it or not, but too late now. We're going to have a penalty to Yarmouth with 4:12 left, first period. Their second penalty of the game.
Tripping for Yarmouth, and Clare got away with a bit of a trip retaliation there, so.
Number 4, Ben LeBlanc, going off for tripping.
Oh, gets his leg in behind him. That's a dangerous trip. That's practically a slew foot,
It
except
is
they got the knee in the back of the leg.
It is a slew foot. 4 minutes went on the board.
Oh, okay.
So I was wondering, I saw referee put the 4 minutes on the board. 4 minutes up, the 4 up in his hand, I should say.
Yep, 4 digits.
But it's number 4, so I wasn't sure whether he was pointing out that or he was saying 4 minutes for slew footing.
Well, have you ever had to do that? Like, what's 76? Like,
Yeah, sometimes you'll let them know, but sometimes you just let them figure out that. So it makes sense that you'll go over and say 4 minutes for head contact, 2 minutes for head contact. I did definitely see Alex Dennis put the 4 fingers up for the timekeeper.
Yeah, well, now we know why. That's just a dangerous play, and at least it's a double, but nice save there. But
I brought this up in the Vikings game against Barrington. There was a call, and as jump around plays and my partner reacts, we could get a camera shot on my partner. That'd be great.
No, we can't.
So we get a replay here. Save with the glove by Hipson, and he comes across. That one doesn't get to him.
That's right, coaching staff. Talk down there. Keep the liney busy.
So the slew foot, as you say, it's a dangerous play. So what they did was, it used to be a slew foot, you'd get tossed from the game. So
I'm okay with that.
if it was a soft one, they would just not get called. So what they did, they put in a 4-minute slew foot. If the player, so basically, if the player is not moving when you slew foot him, it's 4 minutes. But if there's movement involved, it becomes more dangerous. Obviously, it's a 5 in a game. So it was the more minor version of the slew foot, but it's important to make that call because it's a very awkward way to fall when you get your foot kicked out.
Yeah, if you're going backwards. You have no way to defend yourself or protect yourself going backwards, right? So, if anyone who has been on the ice and has lost their footing and gone backwards, it's one of the most terrifying things you can go through.
They made good logic decisions when they changed some of those rules. The same as headbutting and spearing. They used to have them. It was if you did it, you were gone. But if it was just a little baby one, the linesman would just look, or the referee would just look the other way. So
yeah,
they put in the 4-minute one to discourage it from happening. But you don't get the book thrown at you for a little jab. But if you come on,
I understand the intent of the original, right? But then someone finds a line they can play with, and either you're over penalizing or you're allowing it to happen, and neither which is what you want. So
it takes the discretion out of it.
Yep.
Makes it a universally safer.
He got lazy.
In under the bar. Good for Yarmouth that they scored with 9 seconds gone in the second of the minors. So they both of the minors are over now. But 1 for 2 on the power play for Clare as they cut Yarmouth's lead in half. And number 11, Chase Camo, will be the goal scorer, I believe.
And I don't think that was a strong or dangerous shot. I think the goaltender just misread it unless it got tipped. Just going to be a little knuckleball up here from the blue line, and he goes to grab it.
Yeah, you'll see he tried to reach across body with the glove. So that's a baseball player playing, and it's just an instinct to try to catch that. But it's a little more inefficient to get that part of your body over there instead of using your shoulder or blocker.
Yeah, that's a big goalie drill if you've played ball first. Just to have someone rifle shots at you to that blocker side and just not even wear a glove and know that you've got to go with that right hand.
It's good to get used to the weight of the stick, although they don't weigh hardly anything now, even the goalie sticks. But when I was a kid playing net, our sticks were heavy, and I was little.
Sticks were heavier than we were, man.
So that's a tough save to lift that hand and the stick.
Yep.
And do it well. Like, that was something that was a real training thing. Well, little extra after the whistle as Watkins Bonner jabs at the puck a little late.
That was the lightest of jabs at the goalie
Just
and 2 cross checks to him. Yeah.
He comes up after getting knocked to the ice. And I don't think anything came of that as the linesman and one of the referees are in.
Yeah, you can take a shot at me now. It doesn't matter. Wrong song is playing. You're late.
So they'll keep an eye here. Referee Brock Eamon down there. They'll just keep an eye, and if that starts to become a common occurrence after whistles, then they may put their foot down a little bit. Good shot, good save off the draw. Full credit to Cutro as he makes a save off Jaleel Horton. Sharp angled shot there by McDonald. Goes all the way through the crease, up high.
Yeah, there was not a lot of room down there, but he got a good shot off.
Good shift by Horton there as his hard work dug the puck free, got it back to the point, and a wrist shot there is handled.
We getting floods every period?
By Cutro. We do get floods in every period.
Look at that.
So, oh, yeah, they're big time now.
Right? You got the Anthem and now floods.
Oh, yeah,
we're spoiling them.
They were even skating around without helmets on there. They felt like big time. It was awesome. Cleared all the way around, but kept in. Yarmouth keeps it deep. 40 seconds left. First period action. 2-1 for the Vikings over the Clare Lou.
Weak passes everywhere, just giving it back and forth.
There's been a lot of that this game. Out to center ice, a one-on-one. Terrio. He tries a shot. He's falling as he goes, and it misses. And Yarmouth will bring it out with 18 seconds left across center ice. Brown, very good puck handler through the central, with skating with it. Good rush player.
5 seconds left.
18 brings that to the line, fires it from a distance. It goes wide, and that's going to do it for first period action in the Valley High School Hockey League playoff game. Yarmouth leads Clare 2-1 after one period of play. I'm Jeff McGray along with John Surrett on MC Media. Thank you for watching tonight, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Second period, where players dash with skates aflash. The home team trails behind, but they grab the puck and go bursting up, and they're down across the line. They storm the crease like bumblebees. They travel like a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Third period, last game in the playoffs too. Oh, take me where the hockey players face off down the rink, and the Stanley Cup is all filled up for the champs who win the drink. Now the final flick of a hockey stick and a one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the home team wins the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
There's no sign she'd rather see than poor old broken-hearted me. I've never been the kind of man to let a woman change my plan, but all of that was history when she showed enough did this to me. But lies they won me over quick. She ruled my mind, my heart, my dip. I took the line, the hook, the bait, and now I'm sick from what I ate. And there's no side she'd rather see than poor old broken-hearted me. Her mission is my misery. Poor old broken-hearted me. Poor old broken hearted me. The mission is my misery. Poor old broken heart, there's no sight she'd rather see than poor old broken hearted me. So happy when I'm on my knees. Poor old broken hearted me. There's no sign, no sign, no sign. Poor old broken hearted me.
Back for second period action. Yarmouth leads Clare 2-1. Valley High School League playoffs on a Friday night. Just starting in the second period.
Don't worry, sir. There's only a camera there. Feel free to sit down at any time.
I think he kind of figured out that he was on camera. Maybe Nick was making wild gestures at him.
Nick will be polite up to a point, but then he'd be like, you need to sit.
Travis, he'll pick up the puck, wraps that around.
Zing!
It's going to have enough for, not enough for icing.
No, it got waved off.
Got waved off for some inexplicable reason. Wait till I talk to Happy. Trimper tries to get that out. Yarmouth fires it in, but they were offside, so they have to check up. Clare with the puck in their own zone. Hannah, backhander out towards the blue line, kept in by LeBlanc, and now McClay picks up the puck. Carries it into the corner. Hannah bumps him. Controlled now again by Tripper, and Clare will bring that out to center. They'll flip it in, make a partial change. One-on-one here for the puck. LeBlanc for Yarmouth. He loses it to Trimper, who let him play it and then attacked. And quickly out by himself is McLeod. He had his man up ahead, just out of his reach. That was Duffy. Duffy retrieves the puck, tries to get it back to the point, and he does. Brown slides that towards the net, slides all the way into the corner. LeBlanc now at the far side to his partner Brown, makes a move at the line, passes it to himself, picks it up. Now he goes for a skate behind the net, centers it in front. Yarmouth unable to get the shot away, and Clare will get that out into the center ice area. On full retreat is Brown, picks up the puck. Good job to transition into neutral and then into forward. Takes it all the way down into the corner. He's covered some ground in the last minute or so.
I was going to say, is he a forward or a D-man?
He's a D-man. 15, McLeod is covering for him right now. You can see him now stepping in. That's Cameron Brown, wears 96.
It's almost like he thought he didn't get enough puck action and decided to just go for a long skate in the offensive end.
He was trying to initiate the offense. McLeod, it slides away from him. Just shot in. Played up by Tunnicliffe. And the pass is missed around the Yarmouth bench, and it'll go all the way down for icing with 17 left. Second period action and a 2-1 lead for Yarmouth over Clare.
Shots 15-9 in favor of Yarmouth, but if you're Clare last period, you got out of that with a victory. Scoring on the power play to take that 2-goal lead down to 1 and making this a very close game.
McLeod comes in and says, you are supposed to be off the ice. And he's, well, this is the first I've heard of it.
We're going to start with 6.
Takes more than 5 seconds, so he's shown the door on a 5-second violation, and the defenseman says, I'm going to take the draw, and loses it appropriately. I like it when the defensemen go in the odd time they get a draw and they actually win it. Brown up to the glass. McLeod, his centering shot is knocked away. In alone, and they tie the game. Clare all the way back to tie. Logan Camo, number 18, takes a pass in front, makes no mistake over the right shoulder of Hipson.
I was going to say, I'm a little concerned of the Yarmouth D because they're challenging a little bit too much in the defensive end. You see number 96, after playing offensively, goes up to stop the man, then opens up the middle ice area. Nobody picks him up and just comes in with a clean shot.
And there was the number 1 pair on the ice. That's LeBlanc and Brown. Hipson. Puck slides to him, and he decides to take no chances as his team's a little on their heels right now.
And when you close the game late in the first and then tie it up early in the second, things are rolling your way.
Turns out it was a momentum goal. It didn't look good early on for Clare. They were being outshot 9-2, and they were down 2-0. But now they've battled back. Full credit to them. Zach Camo, 77, knocks it down. Tries to get a shot off, but that's taken away.
In the beginning of the game, it looked all Clare, but then, like you said, Yarmouth took over, and Clare was on their heels for a long time. But now they have certainly turned the tables.
McNichol slides it through, but it goes all the way to the goaltender before he can get there. And Dominic Cuttrell will hold for a face-off in his zone with 16:24 left. Be to the left of Cuttrell. As we get set, it'll be Luke McClay on the draw. I think that's Hannah. He's the captain, number 20, if I'm correct, and it is. Out to center ice. Travis spins it back towards the net. Free puck there. Clare picks it up at the side. Get it to the line. Travis keeps that in nicely and gets it into the corner. Hannah plays that out to center ice. Now he's on his man. Does a good job to disrupt the play. Clare dumps it down into the Yarmouth zone. Hannah knocks his man down there. He's in battling for the puck. To the line. Just kept in nicely by Clare at the line. Hannah on that puck takes a bump. Then his man Richardson comes out from the sharp angle wraparound. Hipson holds him off on the short side.
Clare just looks and feels a lot more wound up right now than the Vikings.
Yeah,
and almost another goal.
Short side hit the post. You see, as you see the leather go, but that one got past him. Another shot whistled wide. And Yarmouth very much on their heels. And Ryder trying to clear the puck. Sorry, Travis trying to clear the puck. Sure enough, I'm going to do it.
It's only a matter of time.
Knocks it out of play, and the face-off would be the same as if he had gotten the icing. As we're looking at the replay, and it was whistled short side there, tough angle. Lots on it. Hits the top bar.
Well, somebody with a busted hand in the crowd. Hopefully that heals up.
No shame in letting the puck bounce. It's not like it's a valuable souvenir.
Hey, can be.
If you're in a big league game, sure.
Hey, little brother watching their big brother play hockey, love to get a puck. Do not judge the value of an item that someone else may give it.
14:58 left, second period action. 2-2-2 up there. Brown, he'll fire it in. Tunnicliffe was first on it. Now Yarmouth controls it in the corner. Looking to get something started. A little indecisive, and Clare just angled them off. Comes all the way down into the Yarmouth zone. Brown backpedaling with it. Hits his man at center ice. Duffy. Clare behind their own net with the puck. Good pressure to turn them back. As 7, Zach Camo goes back for it. We'll try it again. It hits a leg, and they have to turn back again. Chase Camo back for it now. Yarmouth gets the puck there. They try to center it. It hits something, and the goaltender's just begging his defenseman not to kick it in the net on him.
Yeah, the Viking player just kind of tried to send it in front or bounce it off the goalie, and it was in that blue paint in a dangerous way there for a moment.
Ice in charge to the Lou with 14:04 left, second period. 2-2 game. Face off all the way down to the left of Cuttrell. McNichol on the draw. He wins it back to the point. That shot's blocked at the point. Clare will shoot that in and get a change. Cameron Perry with the puck, has some time. Misses McNichol, tries to put it through his skates. Perry, again, hands it up to center ice. And McDonald will just flip that in. First one on that is Jalil Horton. He gets bumped. Clare ends up winning the puck out front. They get it out over the line, and Yarmouth will try to chop it in. Puck disappeared for a moment. And now, quick shot, and goaltender Hipson got his stick on that. Weird play as it deflects up into the mesh. It was at a direct angle towards us.
Yeah, shooter decided to go to the far corner, but
I think he was going to miss far side.
yeah, because that's how far the stick was.
And the goalie reached out.
Yep.
I don't know how he would have reacted to it if it was on him, like on goal. He might have played it differently. But
Well, yeah, because he had to reach the stick out to
Yeah.
get a piece on it. So
good hand-eye to get that, knock it out of the air into the mesh. Goalies do like to control it to where they want. Good chance out for McClay. He has a heavy wrist shot. Fires it. Goaltender gets a piece of it. That's Cutro coming across with his arm and deflects it up into the mesh. Good chance for Yarmouth as they went to the shot man there.
It was a great chance for Yarmouth,
Luke
although I'm
McClay
not sure the
really
shot was the best choice here. The trailer was just waiting with his stick down, although the angles were getting really narrow. But with the goalie selling, the goalie has to sell out to your side.
And Luke McClay can shoot the puck.
Yep.
He's a solid snapshot. Travis, after the first one was blocked, tries again. This time he gets it deep, but Clare will take over down there, get it out to the line. Big bump there at center ice. Travis, where's the C for Yarmouth? Out front, bit of a giveaway there, and Hanna had a great chance. He's had several good chances, and Hipson makes a real bounce-back save there, keeping this from Yarmouth giving up the lead for the first time tonight.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of dangerous movement there and some great saves to keep this game tied.
Yeah, Travis caught everybody flat-footed, or they were caught flat-footed rather, and Hanna had a great chance, and full credit to Hipson. Clare again from their own zone. Aerial pass ends up right on the tape.
And that's what's happening. Clare is just out-skating the Vikings right now.
You don't see very often where a player literally walks over the other one. He fell in front of him, so he just widened the blades out and walked over him so that as not to walk on him. Yarmouth will just play that Kenny, just a little guy. Clears that away and avoids the hit. Hanna again, he's playing quite well, creating a lot of chances. Takes a wrist shot from up there, and why not? Good save by Hipson, and some cross checks exchanged. Nothing comes of that.
There's the chance down low, right up off the head chest area, and then a scramble ensues.
Yeah, you can see the goaltender getting ready to make another save. The second one doesn't come. Face off here between number 22, Timo, and number 15, McLeod. Clare now controls outside of the line.
Oh, another bounce.
Last second there, that puck bounced off the ice and almost up over the pad of Hipson, but he got his left hand on it at the last second. Another good hand-eye coordination save. So sometimes that relying on the athleticism will get you, but sometimes that athleticism, hand-eye coordination will really bail you out of a mess. Brown with a long skate down for the puck again.
He certainly enjoys committing himself to that deep play.
And he's pretty effective. He's just trying to
Yeah,
get something going.
But every time a D-man steps up like that, you've got to make sure you have a confident winger that can come back and cover for you.
That was him again, waiting for the home run pass at the blue line, unable to pick it up, as you can see. So he's definitely got offense on his mind. LeBlanc tries the one-timer. That's blocked nicely at the line. Brown walks center ice line with it. Carries it on one hand. That's going to be holding, I believe.
Yep.
As 77 Camo was just too much physical there as he was trying to take over from behind and ended up reaching over top.
And there's that bounce.
Yeah.
He was going to the right, and that puck just
Great
jelly
reaction.
beaned on him.
Just a fantastic reaction save by Braden Hipson there. And that puck really took a weird hop off the ice. It must have landed flat and skipped almost.
Hit a groove or whatever it was, but she was lively.
So Clare will go down a man for 2 minutes or less. As Yarmouth looks to regain the lead after several close calls at Clare taking the lead. Ben LeBlanc, defenseman, all the way down deep as we start the power play. He'll hand that up for McClay. It gets through him. Brown will come over. Playing a lot of hockey right now. He'll skate it down. Hands that off for McClay. His pass is off of a leg. Comes back. Brown will set it up. Hands that down for Travis. His shot doesn't get through, and Clare will pick it off, and they try to beat Brown out wide. Brown falls down.
Oh, that wasn't far off. That went off goalie mask and just over the post, and that is at least the third good breakaway chance on the PK for Clare.
Yeah, another chance for Hanna, and good job by McClay when he realized that Brown had fallen to get all the way back and at least harass him on the save, on the shot, and help his goaltender.
Oh, Offside by a mile on that one.
Yeah, Ben LeBlanc had to commit to go in for it, and they get charged with the offside. 1:04 left in the penalty. Sloppy here so far on the power play for Yarmouth. We get a replay.
He was on the line and reacted to the pass, but
Yeah, it's hard to not go after that and wait till you know it's over the line. But good pickup there by Quinn in the booth to affirm the call of the linesman.
careful. You know how compliments go to that man's head.
Kenny comes back. Cameron Brown, who I'm convinced is staying on the ice. To Travis. He's got a big shot if they can find a way to get him to unleash it. Clare collapse nicely down on top of him, and they get it down into the zone. And Brown, he'll skate it out looking for some room. 30 seconds left in the power play. Beats his man. Loses it there. Swatted in front, and a quick chance. And I think that was Kenny with the chance, and a good save by Cutro. And he makes another save, this time off Brown, down low.
I don't know if it's designed that he goes up or because, I mean, it's happening a lot.
I think he's just a member of the leadership team, leadership group of the team, and so he has some free reign there. And that's a spectacular save by Cutro coming across and making that good pickup again on the replay, guys.
It's just Quinn in there. I mean, I know it's Quinn, but it's still Guy.
Well, I was giving Nick a little credit, too. Nick and Quinn are the brains of the organization. Of course, all of us are volunteers here. We're happy to bring you these games just on these winter nights when either you can't get to a game or you don't feel safe going to one.
Right? At the very least, you could stay at home, or maybe you're not local, the grandparents from away kind of deal.
Absolutely so. Wherever you're watching Clare and Yarmouth, we hope everybody's having a good evening to start your weekend, and we hope we don't mess that up too much.
It's one of the great things about doing the Mariners games because
low.
Right, the high school games, you mostly have a well-defined range, but when you were playing with the Mariners and their families, they're from all over, right? So being able to broadcast the games and connect with the families, that's huge. So hopefully the families of all these kids, whether they're here or remote, are enjoying the game, and they get a positive result either way.
Face off to the right of Hipson in the Yarmouth zone. Controlled there by Clare. They look to get that in front. Couple of chances as Hipson was down. Out over the line, offside.
Nope.
I guess he waited.
Yeah, it was clear.
Slipped all the way through. Hipson unable. It was too far for him to grab the glove, so he reached out and swept it aside. Now he'll set it up, but LeBlanc didn't know there was a player coming so quickly. He recovers and gets it around. Kenny fails to get the chip, and now McLeod will get it up to
Offside,
Kenny.
yep.
Tries to drag that to himself, put himself offside there. If he had better control, you're allowed to carry it in like that. But he didn't establish possession and control outside the line.
Nope.
Therefore,
he didn't even have it when he got inside the line.
The little
so
bobble makes it so that he doesn't have possession and control, and therefore he's offside.
It's okay. Take a pause and drink. Vikings going to come away with that face-off and dump it down in the Clare zone.
This drink brought to you by Nestle Pure Life.
Stop giving away free ads. we got to get people to pay for those.
Considering you guys bought them.
Well, hey, I do love me the Nestle water.
The worst of the water choice.
Well, if you don't like it, stop drinking it. I'll drink it.
It's wet. Out to the line. Yarmouth gets it knocked back into their own zone, and now Perry will play it. He takes a bump, gets away from that, and he'll have another chance to clear it out. Out to center ice. 89 Cameron Belleville will go back for it. Not enough for icing. 6:39 left, second period. Centering play out in front. You can see McNichol was waiting for it to get through, but it was knocked down nicely by Jacob Belleville. Little battle along the boards. The Yarmouth player number 8, Perry, took a bump as he kept it alive. Shot from way out at center ice on a one hop. Goaltender turns that aside. Yarmouth makes a change, and Clare will have a chance to come out with it. To center ice, to Jesus for Clare. He plays that across to the far ice. Hannah didn't realize he had as much time as he did, and so he just dumps it in, and Yarmouth will take over there. McClay they hand it right to Hannah. He's been the benefactor on several chances on turnovers.
I don't know what kind of puck magnet he's hauling over there, but they are just landing at his feet like gifts.
That one there was a pass by McClay, and it was going to Travis, and Travis just got a piece of it, and it was basically on a tee. Number 20, Hannah walks into one, and goaltender makes a save, and defenseman should thank him for that. It's not the first time tonight. Another chance. This one's blocked nicely by Travis. Richardson with his skate, and then some help. The puck's knocked out of the zone. Ends up in the Clare bench. Nice grab by 22. He didn't even leave his post. He was still leaned against the boards and just nonchalantly grabbed it with the glove on there.
It looks like a happy shirt. But yes, no, it was a nice grab there.
Flips it
when
to the line, all in one motion.
When you're there with the full cage, you don't need to worry about all the ducking. You're just like, yeah, I got this.
He was very cool about the way the whole thing happened. It was almost like it didn't go out of play.
Unlike our friend of the show, Riley Main, who is down half a tooth, the kids with the full cages here have no concerns.
Richardson plays that around for Kenny. Then Richardson will try the other side. Travis fires that all the way around. It's chipped out. McClay was giving chase out at center ice. Clare dumps that in, goes off the stanchion and takes a weird hop on the glass. Kenny with the puck there, beats his man. A little tentative there. Hands that off. McClay tries to slip that across. Good job on the slide by the Clare D to knock that pass across. That was number 7, Watkins Bonner, who would have been in all alone. Back into the Yarmouth zone. Brown tries to take his man.
And that's going to be a penalty for sure. He comes in and just lays him out.
Roughing penalty called there as number 8. There's no number 8 on Clare, but number 8 definitely got knocked down as he was firing the puck.
What? A not up-to-date roster? How dare they?
How dare they? In any event, that's going to be McClay. Could have called cross-check.
Actually, I don't think it was a cross-check. I think he, at the very least, didn't come in with the lumber.
Both fists instead.
Yeah.
So the roughing call is appropriate. And he goes off for 2 or less. 2-2 game, 4:30 left. Clare wins the draw. Hannah will play that across. Turned over. And a chance quickly out for Tunnicliffe, but it was out of his reach, and it slides all the way down to Cutro, and Tunnicliffe is wise to make sure the goalie freezes it.
Instead of a headman pass, it's practically a shot on net during the PK.
As we talked about earlier, Yarmouth more than happy to have them freeze it down in the Clare zone on the penalty kill. McLeod and Hannah here on this draw, the Clare zone. Good discussion here.
He's trying to tell the Clare player to put his foot in.
No, for real. No, for real, I want you to straighten out. No, for real. Okay, back to action here, and it's shot all the way down ice.
If I was a liney, I would really not argue a lot, right? I'm like, put your feet in the box. And if he doesn't put the feet in the box, no. I'll try this with the next guy.
Yeah, you can feel like you're wasting your breath. One-time chance in front by DeJesus, and he doesn't quite connect where he wanted to. Clare keeps it alive. Trimper back for DeJesus in front. Tries to slide it down low for Hannah. Hannah and LeBlanc will battle for the puck there. And it's just shot out nicely there by McLeod.
Vikings won't get a change, though.
1 minute left. Brown will get the clear that he was looking for, and that'll go all the way down, and we'll see a little bit of a mass retreat.
Brown being the only one who stays on.
Yarmouth will get that just out over the line.
Knuckleball just rolled out.
It was Clements. Hanna, who's been a pretty big force in this game, controls the puck down low. Brown on him. Hanna still with it, tries the backhand pass in front. It makes it through. Logan Kamal with the puck.
Good decision not to go back for the lumber. Now you can go get it.
Now it gets the clear they were looking for, and 10 seconds left, so that's pretty much going to do it as they force the goaltender to freeze the puck. He's very conservative with those. I don't blame him. Not saying he's wrong.
2-2 game,
but he does hold the puck on those situations. But there's definitely a Viking player within the.
Yeah, and it's just not worth it to give it away, especially in the playoffs. You know, if you're not certain, hold it.
I prefer it to the guys who don't play the puck well and try to play it in that situation.
Yeah, don't do more than you're capable of, right? So if he's comfortable with the freeze, take the freeze.
It can be a nightmare.
Maybe he's also very confident in his face-off squad, so.
Back to even strength as you hear even. Down to 2 minutes. Ooh. That puck was deflected. Might have been a high stick. Wasn't called as such, and Yarmouth's going to be charged with icing here, no question. They felt like they were still killing a penalty because, in essence, they were. They were still back on their heels. They take the icing. 2:09 left. Second period action here.
Haven't heard this one in a while.
That shot, you can see the replay there. It deflected up high.
Hit at least two things and then the butt end of the goalie stick. So
yeah, I did notice that as well, that Hipson tracked that and took it to the butt end of the stick. And I think it was going wide, but he got the butt end on it anyway. But so it shows he's tracking the puck very well. That shot from a bad angle hits him.
I think that hit 15 in front. And a nice redirect there. That almost gets banged in.
Puts the hands up for good measure.
Right? Clearly I'm not doing anything wrong. My hands are in the air.
I didn't know if he was trying to celebrate facetiously or.
No, he's just, please don't hit me. I have stopped striking your goalie.
You see it come through, and he just gets a piece on it there. Good job.
He's like, okay, I'm done.
Played it to the whistle as I want him to as the coach.
Oh, absolutely. The whistle is when you stop.
Kenny with an effective chip there at the line. That's that whole you have one job. Now you see him get set. He pinches down, gets ready for the hit. Absorbs it well. Yarmouth control.
Ooh, bad pinch.
Centering pass there, and as you say, the pinch leads to a 2-on-1. Travis does a good job angling his man out, and the shot goes high and wide, wraps all the way around. And 89, Jacob Bellevaux plays it for Clare. Over to 88, Cameron Bellevaux. Yarmouth wins that puck, and Richardson will play that quickly up for Watkins Bonner. And now McClay absorbs the hit. Didn't knock him anywhere, but it did strip him of the puck, which is the point. And now, offside against Clare.
He was outside the line and picked up the puck on the inside.
Right, so he was already off when he touched it.
Well, yeah, but there's a man in, but I couldn't tell who came in first, the puck or that man.
Oh, okay.
Right, so if the inside man was onside, does him grabbing the puck from outside make him offside?
No.
That's what I thought, so maybe the first guy in was offside.
He must have been. So what he tried to do was grab the puck and pull it out over the line.
Yes.
Like you don't see anything.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're outside, we're bringing it out.
Yarmouth scores. Ben LeBlanc on the pinch from inside. I think it was his own rebound. And he beats the goalie short side. 33.6 seconds left. Yarmouth will take a 3-2 lead.
And all the thunder had been going Clare's way, but now late in the second, the Vikings are going to take one back.
See, he makes one kick save, and LeBlanc from a terrible angle picks that. And he does the wow.
Kiss to the fans.
Gives the Hulk Hogan ear thing, and then the kiss to the fans. And he's going in for more. This is exactly where he scored from. Passes it in front. It was on the stick of Tyler McLeod momentarily. Player knocks that away. And under 20 seconds left. Second period action. Brown pulls the chute and sends the Clare guy flying into the boards.
Yeah, he could tell that was getting lined up.
He sensed it there. His spidey senses were tingling, and he was about to get thumped. So,
Well, wasn't even a spidey. And we're going to get a
that's-
penalty here late.
yeah, it looks like Tunnicliffe got sent sprawling.
Five's like, don't. Let's just hang here. It's
Yeah,
all good.
More than glad to take a power play going into the third period.
Yeah, man didn't have the puck, and he comes in behind him and just takes him out. So that's going to cost Clare the start of the third.
So number 17 is going to go off. He'll start the third period in the penalty box for 2 minutes or less. After 2 periods of play, it's Yarmouth 3 and Clare 2. High school hockey playoff action on MC Media. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to Mariner Center as we get set for third period action between the Clare Lou and the Yarmouth Vikings. The Vikings have a 3-2 lead, and as a result of a last-second penalty, we'll have a 2-minute or less power play to start the third.
Is this their third power play? I think it's their third.
Maybe number 4. Could be 3. You're correct.
I think it's 3 apiece. I'm not sure.
Yarmouth's got Ben LeBlanc, who scored on the last power play. He was up high. Now he waits as Brown attacks. I think they've got 3D on the ice.
Well, they have 3D on the ice because Brown is one of them, and I think he doesn't quite count.
Yeah, or LeBlanc is playing as a forward, actually. Because LeBlanc and Travis and Brown are all defensemen. And you see that's number 4, LeBlanc, is all the way down at the far blue line.
They only have 5 D-men?
No, they have Richardson as well.
Wait a minute, 2, 3, 4, 5 D-men
on the list. Okay, well that's part of why we see so much of Cameron Brown.
Number 7 takes a spin into the goalie there. Another bad give by number 7.
Yarmouth loses it. Tripper all alone on the power play.
Beautiful
Score
goal.
on the penalty kill, rather, and he goes forehand, backhand, and up high into the net and makes it 3-3 with 50 seconds left in the penalty.
Sooner or later, those bad giveaways and breakaways on the power play are going to hurt you. And now it finally happens. Clare resetting this game on a breakaway. At that point, I almost would have tripped him. Like, I would have tripped him early and taken that chance away, but that's a beautiful move.
Definitely would have been a penalty shot. And Yarmouth will see if they can regroup from that and regain the lead here on the power play. Out high at center. A couple of moves there by McLeod. I think he only got himself, though.
Clare sends it right into the bench.
Camo dumps it into Yarmouth's bench with 33 seconds left. Face-off will come probably out into the neutral ice area. .32 left, third period action here. Shots on goal are 28-23 in favor of the Vikings. That attempted clear just gets past the Yarmouth player at the line.
Liney takes a dump on the far side. I don't think there was anyone around him.
Which one was that, Happy or Scott? Scott, yeah, I see the big grin on his face.
And the snow on his pants, so.
Surprised there wasn't much, there wasn't a cheer like they usually have a real field day when.
Well, this is mostly the hockey moms and such, so I don't think the moms are going to be a little too jeery towards the Lineys. That clear's going to get all the way down for Clare.
And that will be icing as the penalty was over. So we're tied at 3 here. Nothing's been settled. 17:57 left, third period action.
It better be settled. We don't get paid overtime for overtime.
It's infinitely more than we get regularly.
Is it? I don't think that math works, sir.
Any multiple of 0 that you wish.
Yeah, but it just doesn't work.
Little correction there on the draw, and Yarmouth wins it. Shot by LeBlanc, he fanned on it, went off a skate. Controlled there by Horton. He battles to keep it alive. Couple of blue jerseys after him.
Clare is just fighting harder everywhere right now.
They do seem to be outworking Yarmouth in a lot of situations. No question. I definitely feel that way as well. There's Horton with the puck. He's been a very good worker in this game. He plays that around to the open side. Clare first on that. They get it to the line, not out. Kept in now, a backhand flip in is knocked down and quickly taken over by Logan Camo to the Yarmouth line. LeBlanc goes for it there. A couple guys bumping out near center ice. And Yarmouth will look to bring it back in. Blue jerseys everywhere when Yarmouth has the puck. Horton, he'll just slap that around. First one to it is 97 Xavier Muse. And he'll dump it out. LeBlanc blindly just fires it back into the pile, and Clare comes away with the puck. LeBlanc tried to step up on his man into Jesus. Centers it in front. quickly onto the stick of Trimper, but then taken away from him behind the Yarmouth net. Up for LeBlanc. Doesn't get much of a tip on it. Played across. Had a wide open net there if he was ready for it. That's Trimper. And we got a glove pass. Face-off's going to come outside as Clare was guilty of knocking it down with the glove hand. Replay will show you what happens here. Looks like number
hits him, yeah.
And it sort of buckled him up a little bit as you see him sort of flinch. And here's the chance just off the heel of the stick as Trimper was trying to open up the blade on the forehand to put it into the wide open cage. And he just got heel on it. So that's a lucky break for Yarmouth as Clare's had the lion's share of the opportunities in the last probably half of the game. Played out. Kenny. Puck taken there. Shot into the Yarmouth zone. Clements just fires it inside the zone. Shot back in, and Clements knocks it down with a skate. And he'll play that across to the open ice. Flipped out high. Taken there. That was McClay who had flipped it to himself. Tried to beat his man through the skates, but he took it away. And Clare fires it down ice. That will go for icing with 15:37 left. Face-off will come all the way down into the Clare zone and to the right of Dominic Cutro. Who has 21 saves on his resume today. Shot out into the center ice area, and Isaac Richardson will take it there to Tunnicliffe. Backhands it into the Clare zone. In on Cutro. This time he has time to leave it for his defenseman and does. Zach Como 7 will play that up. Quickly up for Zach Como 77, with a little help from 17 Reddick. Down low. That's actually a good play by Duffy as he was at too sharp an angle, tries to center it in front. Tunnicliffe fires one there. He was behind the net, and he got it to the back of the mesh. So a couple of good chances for Yarmouth, but inopportune situations.
Like you said, it was the right call down low. He didn't have much of a chance, and instead of just banging it away for nothing, he decided to put it back out front up high. It's just a little bit too much on it.
Yeah, I like the play.
Yep, no, I like the play too. Unselfish and a wise choice because you know you're not going to get a lot. That's a low percentage shot to begin with.
Brown falls. Travis falls, but does a great job jumping up and getting back with the quick first step to break it up. Only temporarily as Chase Como, number 11, gets a shot, just misses the net. Travis dangerously puts it around the man and comes back and picks it up on the other side. That'll give you a couple of gray hairs. Luckily, the coach is bald. Played out the center ice, controlled there by Clare. That pass goes astray. And Richardson with a good headman pass up for McClay. Just steps in over that's McNichol. His shot is stopped with the stick, and then sprawling out to grab it is Dominic Cutro. He'll hold for a face-off to his right with 13:44 left. A little ruckus there is 88-19. Get into it a little bit, and you can see 19 Horton with his arms up to the lines and making sure that he realizes he's doing nothing. Yarmouth wins the draw, back to the point. Brown will dump that around. Just shot back in by Yarmouth. They're onside. Hanna takes the puck, spins to see what he likes, carries it all the way down, beats a couple of men, leaves it off there. Pass across is knocked down, taken away. It was taken away from Trimper. Yarmouth shoots it into the Clare zone. Crowd likes the hit. Battle for it there in the Clare zone. Heavy battle there, and Horton hard on the stick. Oh, and he comes down with a wicked shot. Be surprised if no one gets a penalty there. somebody picked a bit of a fight.
Well, 12 gave him a couple shots there, and he was having enough of it and just decided to send him.
And I can tell you he can throw a left hand. That was a
great lift. Gets the shot away there.
You see the battle here.
Yeah. Then he goes in,
and then
takes the shot from 12. Another gets pushed there, and he's just like, nope, that's enough.
And then that one there, yeah. I think he's stronger than the other guys, and he's going to go off.
Well, plus the initiator always knows when the momentum's coming, and the defender may not. So
he may have been charged with a misconduct. We'll see what comes of it. He gets an extra 2. Even 2 and 10 won't take care of him for the game, and he's sent off. So we'll see what ends up happening here.
Looks like he has been sent.
So he definitely went off. So we'll try to catch the announcement, the brass tacks of it there. Yarmouth is on the penalty kill for 2 minutes or less. Out to the top of the line. Zach Camo, 7. Quick shot in front. That's almost a set play that they have. That went down for DeJesus, and he one-timed it. It's come close a couple of times. Out front, Brown gets a piece of that. Trimper in the corner. Takes a bump. Battles to keep it alive, though. Gets it down for Hannah behind Yarmouth's net. Looks both ways from Gretzky's office. Out high for 7, Camo. His shot from the point. Seen all the way by Braden Hipson, and he'll make the save with the paddle down, and he'll hold it for a face-off with 1:10 left in the penalty to Horton. Still haven't heard an announcement to see. Yeah, that's what it was last week.
Yep, just making sure.
They play 4 on. If there is overtime, folks, and I definitely did not know we were in a playoff game in the Barrington game a week ago. Overtime would consist of 5 minutes of 4-on-4 play, and if still tied, then 5 minutes of 3-on-3 play, and then a shootout. And Clare scores on the power play as I was trying to get the announcement.
Yeah, I know we were both kind of listening to it, and then the bench down here in Clare just lights up.
Michelle's voice is very soft on the intercom. And the Clare player in the penalty box, very happy for his teammates, and rightly so, as they take their first lead of the hockey game, 4-3. Out front, kick save by Hipson, and then the rebound. Can't see from there who actually
the
buried
was
it.
Up high,
but it's going to be 15 to Jesus.
Clare was going to start with 4 players, so
goalie keeping up on it like that.
Well, he's in the easiest position to see that. So
yeah, but some guys just stand there and whatever. Guys, we need a guy.
It's just like a kick returner in football. That guy's back there. He's going to count.
Might as well be in the game. Out front, good pass by Hannah to the trigger man, to Jesus, who just scored, and he whistles one just high. So Yarmouth playing catch-up hockey for the first time with 11:30 left. So back to even strength as a result of the power play goal by Clare. Yarmouth gets that out to center ice and dump it in. Richardson was tired, so he goes for a change. Luke McClay centers that in front. Kenny goes after his man. And now Hannah. He'll control that. He's the quarterback. It's a lot of plays where he looks out and then decides what play he's going to make. Good job angling him off the puck there by Cameron Brown. Shot there by Reddick is kicked aside by Hipson. In the corner, Brown battles. Yarmouth will get the puck out to center ice. Not going to be enough for icing. Controlled there by Nicholas Gaudette. And now Yarmouth with a chance just over the line. They fire. That goes through the legs and wide. That was Watkins Bonner. Kenny and Bonner on the ice. Watkins Bonner tries to get it over to him. Good save at the very last second. Cuttrell kicks that foot out, makes a good save. Puck flipped back into the corner. Gaudette plays that around. Watkins Bonner first on it. Then McClay. He just chips it down. It rolls down for Cuttrell, and he wisely dives out, controls that as Yarmouth was getting the better of the play with exactly 10 minutes left here in third period action.
Yeah, great decision on his part. The Vikings just getting a lot of bounces going their way right now, and the momentum could easily change. Just freeze it and let his team reset. That is the slowest six-man off shift we're going to see.
Yarmouth with the puck behind the net. Pass in
Another
front
dangerous
by
pinch.
89 Belleville. Now Yarmouth, number 6, McDonald plays that back around to where it was just a moment ago. McNichol unable to keep it alive, and Brown can control it. There's a battle with one man, then another comes out with the puck. Skates it back into his own zone. Switches up sides. They don't fall for the move. Hannah's seen it before, and he just makes him turn back and hand it off. Slashing penalty coming here as Hannah was a little aggressive on LeBlanc. He chopped down on the stick and arm, and that caused LeBlanc, who might have been a little off balance, as you hear some people say, no.
But
you
may not like or agree with it, but it's still going to get called.
He definitely did chop down on him. Yeah, I have no problem with the call, but I understand the reservation there. It looks like a hit from that side, but he definitely did chop down.
Yeah, the lumber came down first and then the body contact.
Yeah, absolutely.
Viking coaching staff getting a longer explanation there. It's allowing their players a little bit of a breather.
Jake McClay and linesman Scott Pache having a conversation there. As well as referee Brock Eamon. Backup goalie there, Sonier is also chiming in a little bit with his
Just
2 cents.
Just chilling out in there, kind of listening. Johnny on the spot. I'm confused what's taking so long down there.
I don't know if there was a timeout call. There's a penalty on the board to Hannah we knew about for the slash. Now they're going to go over and explain to Clare what they just said or what they called.
I'm just confused at what is taking so long.
Yeah, I don't know what's under contention here. That's the universal I didn't see it play when he does this. Okay.
Everyone seems happy with the discussion, but we still don't know what the discussion was about.
Yeah, sometimes I can surmise from what I'm watching, but it's even harder when the coaches all have their masks on, too. Which I'm sure people will remind me that is going away. Yarmouth with the puck down low in Clare's zone here, looking for the evener. LeBlanc will come around. He's first on that. Slowly takes it. Plays it back to the point. Brown.
This is clearly a huge power play for the Vikings, and that's going to go all the way around.
Yeah.
You can't miss the net on angles like that.
Clay's got to back off there because you know Travis is going to fire that. He's the trigger man. He's got the best shot, both wrist shot and slap shot. So they definitely want him shooting the puck there. You got to back off a little because that's coming with speed. LeBlanc.
Yeah, but
taking
the
to
shooter,
the ice.
like I said, the shooter also needs to hit that net.
And a good job by number 18, Logan Camo, under pressure to get that clear. He knew he was going to get hit, and he accepted that and gets it all the way down ice. And just under a minute left, and the penalty to Hannah, number 20. It's the only fault you can find in Hannah's game tonight is that penalty, which his teammates would love to kill for him right here because he's had a great night.
No, absolutely. He's
Jumping
played
in
extremely
holes,
well.
he's had breakaways and chances that he set up. A lot of turnovers that he's created by just being smart and in the right position. 7:57 left, third period action. 4-3 Clare, 41 seconds left in the penalty. One on the draw there by McClay. Spun around to him on the backhand. He tries to get that in front. Good job by 89 Belleville in front to clear that down ice, or get some help and then clear it down ice. LeBlanc, Yarmouth not with a lot of urgency and quick movement.
Well, they haven't been as fast as Clare.
Nothing crisp.
Yeah.
Quickly down low, McClay does a good job to get that to his forehand, but he was on an off angle. Hands it back to the point. Travis mishandles it, and it goes out over the line, and that's going to do it for the penalty, and Hannah will return to the ice. And another steal there.
Well, I don't know if that's a steal or a give.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
unforced error there. Brown will pick that up. He's got Hannah all over him. That pass just goes wide. Nothing clicking pass-wise for Yarmouth right now. Out front. Was a good play there by Terrio, Alex Terrio, number 12, to try to cut that in front. Brown makes a good job to spin by a man, gets a shot off from a relatively sharp angle, and Dominic Cuttrell makes the save with his chest and then sprawls out to knock down the rebound for a face-off to his left with 6:45 left, third period action here at Mariner Center. 35-27 shots on goal in favor of the Vikings.
yeah, they're getting good chances, which is almost like a slow, inevitable push by the Vikings. But Clare, with their speed, is generating more chances that way.
Trimper, his pass just out of the reach, but to DeJesus, who has the winning goal as it stands right now with 6:30 left. We'll call it the go-ahead goal before I get flamed online.
Better chance of me flaming you here than anyone online doing it.
Walking in off the point there is Zach Camo, number 7. His wrist shot goes off the blocker of Hipson in goal. Yarmouth with a chance to clear. Flip that out. Now Camo will get it out to center ice. Hannah will pick it up at the Yarmouth line. Nothing pressing there as Clare's trying to play this smart. Shot goes wide, wraps around, and Yarmouth should be first on the puck with a chance to clear. They just dump it down ice. Not going to be enough for icing. They'll be able to skate right onto it as the weight was perfect on that. Horton knocks his man down as he had the puck. Travis takes the puck and he tries to shoot it. It was deflected wide by a Clare player. Cameron Belleville takes a piece out of his man, a deflection in front, and it just goes wide of the goal as Dominic Cuttrell was sprawling. There was a shot from the point from Travis, who has a good shot from the point. He had a couple of goals against the Barrington Barons a week ago, or a goal and an assist. Both were created by his slap shot directly. Out front. That shot is knocked down with the body and held on to by goaltender Cuttrell as Ben McDonald had gone and shot from the corner.
And those freezes are doing their job. He's making his stops and not allowing any extra rebounds right now.
I think Tunnicliffe got a tip on that just down low, and it just missed the net as Cuttrell was trying to get there. McDonald does a good job reaching out, getting into the D-man, gets it back and centers it around. Zips it around the outside. Travis tries to keep it in, and Clare will get it out though. Zach Camo, 77, goes off his stick, and Yarmouth will carry it out up to center ice with 4:34 left. Ben LeBlanc. The return pass to him, and his feet were going the wrong way, and a good job to react to that by Alex Terrio. Comes up, hands that off for Reddick, and it just misses him.
Yeah, that puck was rolling. It was way too hot to get settled down. He was just missing that. But another great chance generated through the speed of Clare.
But I like what Reddick did. As soon as the puck skipped over his stick, he worried about his defensive position, not allowing a break going the other way. So
right. Well, Clare has learned the lesson because they've had the breakaways, and they certainly don't want to give the Vikings any back.
Now the Vikings a 1-on-2 chance here. Good job to get across there as McNichol comes after the puck. He and Gaudette will battle for it. Sent down low. That's Dorian Clements. Yarmouth's defense are wandering all over the place. They're down low all over the place here. Shot in by Hannah behind the net. Perry for Yarmouth. Chip play. Not much on it. Just kicked there by number 97, Xavier Muse. Yarmouth shoots it. Not enough for icing. It was waved up high. Reversed by Clare, and they'll get it out into the center ice area on a real good tip out. Smart play by Logan Camo. Daniel Kenny. He gets
the big hit there, but the hands are up high. Is it going to be a call?
No.
Or froze? Okay.
Kenny's a little guy, but as we've said before, the onus is on the hitter. He knew he was going to get smoked when he took that pass in front.
See what I'm saying, though? Like that hand comes up high.
Elbow was actually there, too, but definitely could have gone with the 2 or 4 there. Even if the guy's smaller than you, the onus is still on you. Yarmouth gets the shot from the point, just misses. McClay. Now for Kenny. He slides it. It trickles all the way through. Cuttrell makes a save, and then another one, this time on the short angle snapshot by McClay. To the line.
Dangerous pinch again. He's got to make sure to get that in.
Brown does a good job on 2 pinches there. Yarmouth with a little bit of desperation in their game now as they're down a goal with 2:30 left. Logan Camo. And Yarmouth will play it. They'll look to play it out. Played all the way across. Hannah will shoot it from far out. Hipson, he'll take the face off there, and Clare will be more than glad to give it to him. 2:07 left, third period action, and Clare leads by 1.
10-shot advantage, but Yarmouth cannot find the back of the net again. And like you said, time is certainly running out. I don't know if Yarmouth will consider pulling the goalie if they get any kind of zone control in the offensive end, but it is down to the end of it now.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they'll pull the goalie. Given the chance, I don't know how early that Coach McClay will make that change.
Goalie's not even looking towards the bench, so.
Ryder Travis carried that all the way. Clare will skate that out smartly. Trimper dumps it into the Yarmouth zone. Chipped outside, he'll just play that back in and eats up some more clock as it slides down behind the net, and Yarmouth will control there. Travis. Headman pass. Tunnicliffe will dump it in. Played out and around. Clare will leave it there. Goalie still staying put. Shot kicked aside. Nice easy one there. And Clare gets it just out over the line, which is exactly what you're wanting there. Exactly 1 minute left. Played to the line.
Clare got away with an interference call. The goalies, I think they're trying to get his attention, but again, another give.
And Cameron Brown.
Clare with some, I was going to say, Clare with some great pressure. It's already cut in there.
Yeah, under pressure for sure.
Goalie's out.
Doing everything they can just to get it in as Clare tries to swarm them. Terrio with the chance to clear. It goes off of the leg of his teammate, Chase Camo. Yarmouth keeps it in. Just onside at the line. Quick shot and a stop by Dominic Cuttrell. And the hockey mums from Clare make themselves evident in appreciation with the good save by Cuttrell.
But really, that's the best thing that can happen for the Vikings right now is a face-off in the offensive end. You got the control. They're going to get a timeout here from one team or the other for sure. I didn't hear who she said.
Me either.
But a face-off now in the offensive end is what you need best because Clare was basically boxing you out everywhere.
Well, now you're going to get a chance to set up your 6 guys. This is what we're going to do if we win the face-off. This is what we're going to do if we lose the face-off.
Yep. Do both things. Be prepared for it. And you got basically 20 seconds. This is your last play in the offensive end. You've got to get this in. And I wouldn't be too shocked if you put 2 guys down in front of the net as a screen and just line up for a shot from the point and try and get something down there banged away.
Well, everything's going to go through Travis, he's got the real heavy shot.
We'll see if Travis sets up top.
He'll be firing it.
Shot will be to the Clare left here.
Daniel Kenny and
Brown on the line.
it's McClay and Kenny and Watkins Bonner.
They get it back, but it's too much in the gap. That might go in. It's got a curve. It's going to go wide.
But it can't be off. It can't be icing directly off the face-off like that.
Well, even if it was the Vikings player who sent it.
Yeah, well, by rule, it can't be icing anyway. So
Yeah. 5 seconds. They got time if they get a break here. That'll be it, though.
down, and that will do it. As they fired it after the whistle, but it was blocked.
Yeah, it wasn't more fired, but more.
Travis took a little poke at a guy as he went by, but a well-earned win here by the Clare Lou over Yarmouth. Sure, they're disappointed. The Vikings are. They led all night, but Clare battled back 3 times. We'll give them full credit. We thank everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show tonight. There's a presentation of MC Media and all of our volunteers. I'm Jeff McGray along with John Surratt. And we thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon as the Peb Sharks and the Digby Mariners play. And I'm making that up because I have no idea.
Stay safe tonight, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow.